In the heart of a bustling city, where skyscrapers brushed the bellies of clouds and pigeons ruled the air, lived a peculiar cat named Whiskerton. Whiskerton was no ordinary feline. He had a secret that set him apart from the alley cats and the pampered pets of the city. He could fly. Yes, dear reader, with wings as silent as whispers and as swift as shooting stars, Whiskerton soared above the city, a shadowy figure against the moonlit sky. Our tale begins on a rather blustery evening when the wind was up to no good, rattling windows and whispering secrets through the cracks of the old buildings. Whiskerton, with his fur as black as midnight and eyes that sparkled like the first stars of evening, felt the call of the wild wind. It was an invitation, a challenge, to take to the skies and dance with the gusts and gales. As the city below him bustled with the mundane affairs of humans, Whiskerton launched himself from the rooftop garden of Mrs. Higginbotham, a kindly old lady who had a penchant for talking to plants and feeding stray cats. But little did she know that her favourite stray, Whiskerton, was embarking on an adventure that would make even the most seasoned alley cat's whiskers twitch with envy. Whiskerton's wings, invisible to the untrained eye, unfurled with a flourish, catching the wind's embrace. Up, 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 he went, spiralling into the night, leaving behind the cacophony of car horns and the chatter of nocturnal critters. The city, a sprawling labyrinth of light and shadow, lay spread out beneath him like a map to untold stories. His destination, the clock tower, an ancient edifice that stood as a testament to the city's forgotten past. Legends whispered among the pigeons and the bats that at the stroke of midnight, the clock tower revealed a secret for those brave enough to seek it. Whiskerton, being of a curious and courageous disposition, had decided that tonight was the night he would uncover this mystery. As the clock hands converged upon the witching hour, Whiskerton circled the clock tower, his keen eyes scanning the old stone for any clue. And then, as the bell tolled its deep, resonant chime, a hidden panel slid open, revealing a glowing orb. Without hesitation, Whiskerton darted inside, his heart pounding with anticipation. What he found was a room untouched by time, filled with treasures that sparkled and whispered of ancient magic. At the center, on a pedestal, sat the orb, pulsating with a light that seemed to contain the very essence of the night sky. As Whiskerton approached, the orb floated towards him, and a voice, soft and melodious, filled the room. Whiskerton, brave flyer of the night, you have uncovered the secret of the clock tower. This orb is the heart of the night, a treasure beyond measure. It grants the bearer the power to navigate the unseen currents of the wind and the wisdom to understand the whispers of the stars. Entranced, Whiskerton reached out a paw, and as he touched the orb, a wave of energy surged through him, his senses alight with newfound knowledge and power. The orb, recognizing the purity of his adventurous spirit, merged with him, its light dimming until it was no more. With the first light of dawn creeping over the horizon, Whiskerton flew from the clock tower, forever changed. He was now the guardian of the heart of the night, a role he embraced with fervor, promising to protect the mysteries of the night and all its creatures. And so, dear reader, if you ever find yourself gazing up at the night sky, wondering at the mysteries it holds, remember the tale of Whiskerton, the flying cat who danced with the wind and unlocked the secrets of the clock tower. For in every shadow, in every whisper of the wind, there lies a story waiting to be discovered, if only one dares to look.